we have made it to Don Juan. We were greeted by 3 of our friends, come out on dinghies, help us set our anchor back really hard, which is very nice of them. There are about 12 boats in here right now. We suspect there's about 15 more coming. We know of 7 or 8 of them personally, so it's gonna get a little bit crowded in here. We have set out 250 feet of chain in 30 feet of water. That puts us at like an 8 to 1. We only have 275 feet, so that's kind of our limit without running a lot of snubber line or something. We do have 100 feet of nylon behind the chain if needed. My only concern is we're a little bit closer to this little spit of land over here. There's a little spit of land right there, but looks so deceiving. I'm gonna get the dinghy and actually dinghy around and see how far we actually are. Right now, there's no wind, and the anchor is currently 50 feet behind us, so things look a little weird right now.
It looks crowded, but there's supposed to be plenty of room for all of us. I think there is. Just if we knew where everybody's anchor was, we could be organized.
When there's no wind or current, boats just kind of dance around. And some boats, the anchor's in front of them, some of them are behind them. Like, you really have no idea where people are. We need about 10 knots of breeze rolling in here, and everyone gets stretched out and sorted so we know where everybody's actually gonna sit. We have plenty of time, and it has plenty of time to diminish. Also has plenty of time to get stronger, but we're staying positive. It's going to diminish, is what we're all hoping. So, but for now, we're gonna enjoy the rest of our day. It's hot, we'll probably go for a swim. I'll probably see if I can see our anchor. Try to figure out where things are. Go visit some friends. We'll probably go dinghy around, see how shallow everything really is.
You could put another 2 or 3 boats over there with their 200 feet of chain.
I think that's it for now. We're gonna just kind of chill.
Today's project is brought to you by Hurricane K. We need to go get our head sail down and start preparing for this hurricane that's coming. Yes, you heard that right. We're gonna have our first hurricane, and it looks like it's gonna get us. So we are taking down our head sail today and then discussing throughout our updates whether we lash things or take things down. So we're talking about the mainsail, the solar, the dodgers, anything that causes any sort of wind catching activity. Very, very last will be our dinghy. Actually, we'll probably do the dinghy and do our paddle boards very, very last, but we'll need to get those down. So big day, and it's hot. So hot. Head sail done. Now, where to put it? We have a little boat, you know. Right there.
Our poor flag.
It won't make it the hurricane, so we need to take it down.
That flag is only 2 months old, and it's been bashing around in the wind, and it's already tearing apart. We've also decided to take our mainsail down. The foot of our sail goes into the boom. It's not loose-footed, so we gotta take everything down so we can slide it back out.
And one. At least the wind's starting to pick up. Cool it off out here.
Never fails. Start messing with sails, wind picks up. There's 4 or 5 battens in our sail, so we're gonna pull these off as we go, so we can fold this thing up into our sail bag.
almost like messing with a fitted sheet. Trying to fold one. Did you get it? Get the bag to where it stays. It's about 5 o'clock on Wednesday. The storm should reach us sometime tomorrow. Our rain should start soon, I think. The skies are starting to darken and it's definitely wet outside. And so here we wait. We've already turned off everything that we can to try to conserve our battery power because our solars are not doing anything because there isn't any sun out there. Not scared, not worried. Just did a weather check. Still looks like it's coming. It's hit some places with a lot of rain. Other places just kind of haven't really gotten anything. So we'll see what happens when it gets up here. It's got a ways to go still. But until then, we just keep staring at each other until we figure out what to do. Bored. So bored. So it's Thursday morning. We woke up to a very glassy, beautiful bay, quiet and drizzly. Winds should start picking up here soon. We've already started to feel a little bit of movement. There's the water, there's no water. So the wind should be shifting here shortly and we should start feeling those outer bands of the storm. We are as prepared as we can be, making some coffee, watching the weather roll in. Are you worried?
No, not really. I mean, we haven't seen another updated weather for 12 hours, but I don't think anything's changed. And if it blows, you know, it's supposed to be diminishing, should hit us at 40-50 knots, which we should be just fine. I guess my only concern is our solar. We did not take it down. You know, and I believe it should be, everything on your boat should be able to withstand 50 knots without tearing it down. I guess we're gonna test that theory, see how well I attach them. And I guess if they start wiggling around a little much, I'll probably throw some lines over them, tie them down. I'm not too worried about dragging. We have 55-pound rock nut anchor on 275 feet of chain in 30 feet of water. So we're basically at a, what, a 9-to-1 scope or something. Yeah, I don't know what else to do. So we just sit and wait.
Hang on and enjoy the ride.
Right, and the waiting is definitely the worst part.
Yeah.
The anticipation of a storm is terrible. The other ones we were in, we didn't know they were coming. We anchored and we kind of got hit with them, so we didn't even have time to do anything, which was actually easier than knowing something's coming. The outer bands are finally here. It's starting to rain. We're still only gusting into the low 20s, so nothing to be of concern right now. Generator is running because, of course, the solar's not making any power. We are making some water, taking advantage of the power. If we're going to run the generator, we might as well do everything we can, charge up laptops, phones, etc. I think we've done everything we can to prepare. I think we should be good. My only concern right now is if it starts gusting over 50, is the solar panels, and maybe we should have took them down. It's amazing how you start second guessing yourself once something's here, you know? It's almost better if you didn't have any warning the storm was coming, I think. At least for your anxiety level. Apparently this hurricane's not exciting enough for Jessica. She's just laying around on our only bed we have because our real bed's full of sails and crap that we took off the boat for this thing.
You want me to scoot over? You want to share? No?
No.
Okay. I'm not, like, complaining or anything. It's not like it's not exciting enough. I'm just still waiting.
Well, fell on my ass. A little swell just came through and got me.
Go check on that debris and make sure it's not going to hit us.
Well, I know we're joking. We did take this hurricane serious though, and we did take all our sails down like we prepared for it. We are lucky, we are getting lucky, and it seems like it's diminishing, and the most we've seen on our little handheld wind thing is 25 knots, but the tops of mastheads around here have seen 35 knot gusts, but for the most part it's blowing 20 to 25, which, you know, if you've been out cruising for a while, 25 knots is pretty much nothing. Go take a shower, you know, because it's raining. So far it seems to be diminishing and staying west of us, and everything's gonna be just fine.
Well, here she is. It's time to take cover.
Alright, things are definitely ramping up around here now. Pretty sure we just saw 60 knots. The rain has increased by quite a bit. The boat is now heeling over and listing in the wind gusts. The boat goes sideways to the wind and heels over 20 degrees probably. Just like we were sailing, we had to put a bunch of stuff away. This place is a disaster right now.
It's such a disaster. And I gotta take something. It's hot and muggy. And the sideways, I can't do the sideways motion as much as I want to.
Look at this mess. Crap everywhere. We're sleeping on the table bed because of this. This is our V-berth. Spinnaker bag, head sail, mainsail, chairs, stack pack.
Every boat just kind of disappeared for a second and now they're back. Put my heart in my throat because I felt like we were laying on our side, because Pariah is a very tender-footed boat, so we heel very quickly, and there's a point where I'm not as comfortable as I should be, like right now, but we're good. We are good. Just watching the boats lean to the left. And now we're gonna go to the right. Okay, we're spinning again. I gotta go. I gotta go.
But we don't feel like we're in any danger. We haven't been scared. Jessica's heart gets racing a little bit when the boat heels over. And I think it's because we have no control at the moment. We are pretty much dangling from our anchor. That is it. That's the only thing keeping us from moving. The only thing keeping us safe. A few more hours, this should be about over.
Your mom's gonna see all the updates you're putting on social media and she's gonna freak out. to be nice to her.
Sorry, Mom. When I did talk to you, it was only 40 knots, but it's gotten exponentially worse since I talked to you, so we're about through it all, though.
Aw, little guy. No, they aren't.
All right, I'm gonna go check our snubbers. Something I do every, I don't know, hour or so. I really don't want one to break, and if I see a little bit of chafe on it, I'm gonna let a few, 6 inches out if I can. Woo! That's a good one.